Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Reading comments, I posted a piece of artwork. It looks like a track listing for the album from Kanye West. But people say, Partisan Fontaine says the artwork isn't real, because I said, I'm not sure if this is real, so I'm at Old Man Ebro. Partisan Fontaine, who was in Wyoming last night, said, nah, it's close, though.
Did he work on this, too?
Don't know.
Does Party now work on everyone's?
Why not?
Interesting.
Why not? If you've never gone out and listened to Newburgh, New York's own Partisan Fontaine, he's got great music.
I mean,
he just never blew up yet.
He was out there.
He was definitely there.
Oh, he was?
Definitely there.
During the recording process.
I'll tell you who wasn't there.
Who?
Me.
Weren't where? Wyoming or the recording process?
No. Oh, either. Definitely
he was talking about the recording process.
Got it. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. I take your word for it, though, Cash, though. But I was, I was not out in Wyoming last night. I don't understand. People really don't do anything else? You could just get up and leave? Like,
well, a lot of people there, that's their job. Some other people are just celebrities, and that's what they get to do.
Just get up and leave and go places.
Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't Chris Rock be there?
Well, we know. Chris Rock doesn't have. He's divorced now. He's chilling.
Yeah, I'm going to Wyoming. Why wouldn't Nas be there? They're working on an album together.
Working on an album.
Like I said, there's two kinds of people in this world. Honest people and those who need a favor from Kanye West at some point.
But see, I feel bad for Nas, because Nas and Kanye been talking about their album long before MAGA hats and Trump love and tweets. What was he going to do, bail?
You could. Do whatever you want.
Would you bail? If you was Nas and Kanye was doing your whole album, you'd bail on the whole thing and be like, yeah, nah, I ain't effing with you.
I'm going to explain something that is very nuanced but accurate. And I say this with all due respect to Pusha, who's one of my favorites. Pusha had a project that was basically complete. And then Kanye was like, I want to do your whole project. And Pusha reportedly basically scrapped an album and ended up redoing it with Kanye. Because Pusha needs that, because as dope as Pusha is, it gets him.
He needs a producer.
And it gets him an even bigger look, too. Frankly, he doesn't need Kanye musically. Pusha's amazing, but he needs the gravitas that comes with a Kanye album. Not to mention, he's president of good music. It all makes sense. You want me to say the truth? Nas doesn't need Kanye. Has he ever needed him before? Nas' last two albums were great. Life is Good was great.
Great album.
He doesn't need Kanye. He goes.
So to my question, you would have, if you're Nas, and you disagreed that strongly with what Kanye's antics were publicly, you would say, nah, I'm not working with you.
That's up for Nas to decide how much he's offended.
I'm saying if you were
Nas,
I
would have walked away. I would have said, this is not.
I don't work with people like you.
Not right now. You're hurting people's feelings, bro. You're intentionally hurting people's feelings who supported you. I don't understand.
And his friends that strongly disagreed, like John Legend, he still worked on a track.
Pusha strongly disagreed too.
So does Pusha. He said it on our interview. Watch hot97.com.
I don't know. I just have mixed feelings about, can you, in a moment when someone's being derisive, divisive, and hurtful, can you go to a party in the middle of Wyoming to celebrate them? That's what last night was. It was a celebration of Kanye.
But that's different. We're talking about the production
the work
of Kanye.
had been done, though. The work had been done. So I don't know about where Nas and Kanye, when they did their work.
I think this, knowing you and the flip-flopper that you are.
One of the biggest flip-floppers in the business today.
If you had the opportunity to argue with Kanye West about where he is and be in the same room with Kanye and literally on a daily basis argue with somebody that, I would say you care about Kanye, right? Like,
yes, of course.
And you were arguing with him on a daily basis.
Even though he's been a dick forever. I just want to be clear. I've never had a moment with him that was not awkward, strained, and ended with him being sort of rude. But I still love him, yes. Continue.
If you had that, I don't think you would be in the place where you are right now.
Probably not. You know,
because you would have had access to hearing his discombobulated half brain
and it ends
trying to figure it out.
It ends up making you feel sympathetic, not angry, or empathetic.
Or just clearly like, oh, this dude is really trying to figure out his life. He's really trying to figure things out. He does not know, which we've had those assumptions on this program.
I think you're right. And I think if he ends up coming by here at some point and I get to argue with him.
Probably won't happen.
Probably not. I think there's a chance that afterwards, when you look in someone's eyes and you see what they mean, that you can be like, you know what? It's not, but I haven't had that. And so all I'm basing it on is what the same thing the fans are. This is a situation.
Tweets
I'm not any closer to it than the fans are.
That's right.
I'm just sitting there watching. I'm feeling how I feel. And how I feel has been consistently like, damn, bro, how have you not thought through these things that you're saying out loud. We're living in a critical time, and you're being super loose as if it's not important, and it is important. Ebro, he literally shifted Donald Trump's black approval rating. He did by 10%. He's affecting the world. Donald Trump went out there and thanked him for it. And by the way, again, update, his wife was with Donald Trump 2 days ago. But anyways, those things are actually happening. So for me...
And he didn't mention Trump on his album.
No, he stayed away from it.
Candace Owens was there, though.
See? And again, I'm not going to party with Candace Owens. That's the wackest hip-hop party I've ever been to.
Why, just because she's there?
That's the wackest hip-hop party I've ever been to. When the chicks are like Candace Owens,
They
I
were
leave.
dancing around a campfire. It already is questionable hip-hop party. If you're asking me, they were dancing around a campfire like Lord of the Rings last night.
Earlier you said Lord of the Flies. Which one do you mean?
Lord of the
Both.
Flies. Both. Jason and Yonkers, what do you say about us playing Kanye? Do you even want to hear Kanye right now?
Yo, I want to hear more. I was up all night, every hour, fresh iTunes, waiting for it to come on.
All right, well, we're going to get some more on. I'm keeping it easy for the most part. Let's go to Connor in New Jersey. You want to hear some more Kanye? You want us to even support this Kanye and play this Kanye?
Yeah, man. So I can dig what you guys have been playing. If the whole album's like that, no, though. You know what I mean?
Tell me what you're saying. Like it's too moody and kind of like
yeah,
slow.
I want some old Ye. I want some stuff that bumps.
You want something a little harder.
Yeah, I mean, if there was one song on the album like this, it'd be like, okay, I can dig it, a little mood change. But this, I don't know, the whole album's too soft for me right now, I guess.
I did say
Fair
to
enough.
Shawnee earlier, Ebro, when you walked out of the room, I was saying I find it odd, even though I love melodic Kanye, given the moment, it's a little heavy on the melodic Kanye, when in my opinion, to sort of move forward, I really was kind of just like, yo, he's going to come with the MP and the bars. That's what we were getting told about.
Right.
He's on the MP, he's going hard. This all feels like extras from Life of Pablo, from like the Father Stretch My Hand sessions.
Mixed with 808 moods and...
Yeah, I will say I would like a little bit more. I see what he's saying. They're good. It's just not necessarily what I want right this moment.
Let's get Africa and Newark. Do you even want to hear Kanye? Let me guess.
Hey, yo, I don't even know why y'all got that dude on the radio. Some things are off limits. Hey, yo, I spend my life dedicated to organizing children in the community.
Talk about it.
When you put people like him on the air, it negates everything that I do.
I don't know about that.
So it's like I don't even understand why this dude is on the radio, like impacting how people think. Like just listen to the lyrics and what he's saying. I live for right now. I don't live for nothing else. Yo, if people live for right now, he wouldn't be on the air. He wouldn't be rapping.
So let me ask Africa. Let me ask you a question. In a world where we are all not the same, right, and we are all coming from different perspectives, and let's just assume Kanye, based on the information we have, what did he write on the album?
I hate being bipolar. It's awesome.
I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. If we're watching somebody work through something that's real, and we're watching it in real time, how is that a bad message just because we disagree with who they're aligned with?
All right, let them go take some Ambien. You know, every time they get in trouble, they got a disease, they're sick. You know, I'm poor. I'm in the hood. I don't have a choice to go get bipolar. I just stay poor. Like, I don't want to hear none of those excuses.
Right.
We keep making excuses for these people that corrupt our community. Hey, yo, I work for free. I dedicate my life to uplifting our people. Something should be done with this Uncle Tom that are killing our people mentally. I mean, like, ain't no more excuses.
Get rid of him. That's it.
Get rid of him. He shouldn't even be on the air. Like, this is poison to our people. And we just keep playing it. We perpetrate. What you said?
I said it's poison.
Yeah, it's poison to the mind. We don't
So
need
before,
him
let me
around,
ask
bro.
you this. Before you disagree with Kanye, was he poison?
Before I disagree with him, before I really understood how he taught, and like when I first heard his music, like Jesus Walks, all of that, like nah, I really didn't think he was poison. But when he started talking this Trump stuff, like slavery was a choice, hey yo, I feel like we in slavery now. That prisons are concentration camps. This stuff ain't choice. They make laws to lock us up. Nothing about my life is a choice.
There you go.
I breathe polluted air every day. This is not my choice. So it's like when they make statements like that, they throw the whole movement aside. Like they sidetrack everything that people on the ground are doing. There's people out here risking their lives, working day in, day out, trying to save our people.
Africa
and people
going.
like Kanye with money just ruin that like with one rhyme. With
Because
one beat.
in Africa, and you say that because they're out of touch.
Who's out of touch?
Kanye West.
Yo, it's impossible to be in touch. He's never around regular people like us. He's around only rich people. That's his circle. He's around rich, white, Jewish people. That's nothing like black people, bro. Let's keep it a buck. That's nothing like us.
Well, there are black
He's
Jewish
gay.
people.
He's not one of us.
There are black Jewish people.
I wouldn't simplify it into race. I'd simplify it more into class, Africa. I think it's more about the class part. But
that's a real statement. It's a real statement because it definitely, for people on the ground, on the front lines, trying to explain what Kanye is going through or what they're hearing Kanye say or the things that they disagree with, it definitely makes it hard work for people to try to point out the nuance. And that's one of the difficult parts of this. It is nuanced to me.
Well, that's why, in classic fashion of me, the second I heard someone go off that hard, in spite of the fact that I've been against all day, I've been telling you it's been very hard for me to hear Kanye. I also don't agree with Africa that Kanye's voice nullifies everything that people like him are doing.
Well, because then on the other side, if we're just keeping it focused on music, right, and the people in music, simultaneously, while you have a Kanye going through what he's going through, you have a J. Cole and a Kendrick very focused.
Of course.
That's right.
So
And many more.
I'm going to tell you right now, Kanye putting out an album today that ain't going to stop the plays for Cole, and it ain't going to stop Kendrick Lamar being on that stage at Summer Jam spitting that real. Run that Kanye.
Which one we
This
gonna
shit
run?
could get menacing, frightening, find help sometimes.
We could disagree.
I scare myself.
We could disagree. I'm not in a place where I'm silencing voices in hip-hop just because I disagree with who you're aligned with. I'm not sure Kanye knows is political at all. I don't even know if Kanye's ever voted in his life. Putting on that MAGA hat, inexcusable. His misspeaking with regard to slavery being a choice and then him trying to clean it up later on the Twitter is the biggest congratulations ever. Because as you could see, most people didn't see his Twitter cleanup. They only saw that video moving around. And that's going to hurt. And you can go out to Wyoming and dance around in circles, and artists and music people are going to celebrate music. But most people ain't able to separate your behavior away from the music. And that's going to be a challenge.
It's nice that you said celebrate music, because most people are just excited to get a free trip to hang out with other celebrities and feel cool.
You laugh, but it's the truth.
They're
It's
geeked.
fact.
They're geeked. They're high right now. They woke up high. Like, I got to hang out with Kanye West. I saw Kim Kardashian
But they never
yesterday.
been through nothing before in their life.
Oh, my God. Who cares what he did?
A lot of Americans are enamored by celebrity. How you think we got the president we got?
I get being enamored by celebrity, but have some pride, damn.
How you know they agreed with you?
Some did and still went.
Facts. I'm just saying. Just proposing the question. Do you even want to hear Kanye West? We'll take more calls. Victor and the BX.
Yeah, what up?
How you
Ebro?
feel about the music you're hearing so far, Victor?
I love it, man. You should have get that man the button, man. You should have get him out of here, man. You should listen. Let me
Hit him
tell you
with the
something.
F
I'm old
out
school,
of
right?
I'm trying to be
Yeah, you should've
non-partial. I'm trying to be
No,
non-partial,
not
unemotional,
today, Ebro.
just
Not
just
today.
listen.
You should have given him the button. You should have given him the button.
Yo,
You always hanging up on me when I say something stupid.
Wait,
Thank you.
Victor,
Thank you.
hang on.
Damn, I want to
Run that
Victor.
Kanye. Run that Kanye.
Which one now? Can we hear a new one we haven't heard yet?
It's called Make No Mistake.
Okay, yeah. We haven't played this yet, right?
No. There's only 7 songs on the project. We played, how many? 4 or 5?
This might be the 4th. I like the sample.
People getting some mixed messages, man. Love you, Victor. People saying they don't want to hear Kanye. People saying they like what they're hearing. It's definitely a polarizing figure, this Kanye.
You don't say?